Hello, my good people. How are you guys doing? This is Dan Speaks Common Sense TV. Yeah, this place today, I brought you guys actually what is going on with Nnamdi Kanu's case. You see, let me tell you one thing. Nigeria is not the one that is holding Nnamdi Kanu. The people that are holding Nnamdi Kanu is Britain. Is Britain. And Nnamdi Kanu is about to be released. They will release him soon because Britain is now knowing that people have known what they are doing to the Biafrans. So they will let Nnamdi Kanu go. So if you think it's Tinubu or anybody in Nigeria holding Nnamdi Kanu, no. Their masters are the one that is holding Nnamdi Kanu. But they are getting tired and fed up now. And Nnamdi Kanu will be free. And what he is fighting for will be given to him. Because he's not going to let go upon all these years they have suffered him. So he will be out. And he will get that nation he wanted. So thank God for him staying strong, for him fighting till this last minute. They have no case against him. They were just holding him there for nothing. But I thank God that the world have noticed that this injustice need to stop. This atrocity need to stop. Because this guy, Nnamdi Kanu, is innocent. He did not do anything. He's just a freedom fighter. He wants his people to be free. He wants his people to get life as other people. That is it. That is it. But Britain only want their British citizens to be enjoying this world. And other people will be there suffering. But Nnamdi Kanu said no. So my good people, I thank you for tuning in. This is Dan Speaks Common Sense TV, where we say things the way it is. If this is your first time of tuning in here, please, my brother, I appreciate you. Please don't fail to subscribe. Don't fail to share. Don't fail to like, so that YouTube will push this my video to more people to listen. Thank you. Thank you. I'm sure Nnamdi Kanu will be released very soon because they have no case against him. Yes. He will be victorious. Thank you. And I will allow you to watch a couple of videos I put down together for you about how the case of Nnamdi Kanu is going in the court. Yes. Thank you for watching, and may God bless you, and see you on my next video. Bye.
It's the 22nd May of 2025, and Nnamdi Kanu is in court today. He has arrived the court. But before we really talk about what is happening, I want you guys to just take a look at his entrance in court today before we really talk about what happened in court today.
They're not going. Back on again. That's a good man.
It is well. Some more go ahead. Yes, now.
Abatali.
I'm not priest, man.
Good morning.
So, my people, Nnamdi Kanu has arrived Federal High Court Abuja today, the 22nd of May 2025, for the continuation of his trial. So, guys, this was actually what is going on in court today. Shortly after Nnamdi Kanu arrived on the court, the prosecution led by Awomolo, the senior advocate of Nigeria, announced his team, while Agabis, the senior advocate of Nigeria, introduced his defense team. The court proceedings commenced immediately as cross-examination of witness BBB followed in earnest. Like today, we're really going to know what is really happening in court today. So, meanwhile, before the continuation of the cross-examination of the witness, the presiding judge, Justice Omotosho, reminded the prosecution, saying, "I will give 6 days, and within that 6 days, you gather your witnesses and you don't deliver, I will close your case and move to the defense." Justice Omotosho continues, "I put this case on accelerated hearing and I have my reasons. I want this case closed as soon as possible. The defendant has been in detention for long. Soon the court will vacate and the defendant will still be in detention. I will give 6 days for you to call all your witnesses, whether there are 500 or more. Work with this time frame as you are enjoying your vacation. Remember, someone is still in detention away from his family. I granted accelerated hearing and it's 3 months already. This is not accelerated hearing," he concluded. Now, taking a look at what Justice Omotosho said here, he said that he's going to give 6 days, and within that 6 days, if they don't gather their witnesses, he's going to deliver the case as a closed case, because the defendant can't stay, the Mazen of the Kalu cannot stay in detention for so long. That's why he's saying that if they don't gather the witnesses they have within 6 days, that he's going to close this case, because for long now, defendant has not seen their family, and very very soon the court will go on vacation, and the court cannot go on vacation and be keeping someone away in detention. That is what the Justice Omotosho was saying in court today. So let's also take a look at what next they recently said in court today. They said this was now when they started reading out the transcriptions of cross-examination of witness BBB. He said the defense said, has the defendant's international passport been in your custody? The witness said, "I don't know." And the defense asked, "Has the defendant traveled abroad?" The witness said, "He told me he has been to many countries." And the defense said, "Was the broadcast you presented made in Nigeria?" The witness said, "I don't know." And the defense asked, "Is the name Biafra proscribed?" The witness said, "I don't know, but I know IPOP is proscribed." Then the letter of complaint from the AGF. Then the defense said, 5 to 6 years ago, did you obtain a statement from the defendant? And the witness said, "I didn't get any statement and I didn't see any." And the defense asked, "Do you have a report of the investigation?" The witness said, "Yes." And the defense asked, "May we see it?" The witness said, "I don't have it. It is the government that has it." And the defense asked, "You did not call the defendant investigation or statement, yet you are a witness." And the witness said, "The investigation is immaterial." And the defense asked, "Did you make any video of any other person in line with this?" And the witness said, "I made investigation with some people." And the defense said, "Where is your report?" The witness said, "I don't have carrying arms from the video you presented." The witness said, "I don't know. Arms can be concealed." And the defense asked, "Did you identify anyone?" The witness said, "I identified ESN, Eastern Security Network." And the defense said, "How did you know? Did you confirm their identity?" And he said, "No." Just take a look at what the witness was saying. All the whole questions that he was asked in today's cross-examination, he has been saying he doesn't know, he doesn't know. Now they asked him, did that the defense 5 to 6 years ago, did you obtain a statement from the defendant? He said he didn't get any statement. And they asked him, "Do you have a report of the investigation?" He said yes. They now asked been bringing to court are not even prepared. They are just coming to court to say rubbish. Now, the witness said that the investigation is immaterial. Like, he said that the investigation is immaterial. Is he trying to say that they cannot get the reports or what? And now the defendant still had to go ahead and ask him, did you make any video of any other person in line with this? He now said that he made investigation with some people. They asked him, where is the report? He said he doesn't know. And they asked him, did you see anyone carry arms from the video you presented? He said that he does not also know, that he did not see anybody carry arms, that by the way, arms can be concealed. And the defendant asked him, do you identify any witness? He said he identified Eastern Security Network. And they asked him, how did you know? Did you confirm their identity? Only for him to say no. What type of witness is this? What type of witness does not have full evidence of what he's saying? When I tell people that these people come to court, like they really come to court in order to lie against Nnamdi Kanu. They've been looking for what to tie this man down, but they can't just see anything. Do you know how many witnesses have been coming to court ever since Nnamdi Kanu started this trial? They have not been able to hold him accountable for anything. They have not been able to say, okay, this is what he said. So guys, let us continue reading what really happened today. The cross-examination. It says transcripts of cross-examination of witness BBB. The defense asked, do you remember the NSAS protest? The witness said yes. Then the defendant asked him, what was it all about? He said he did not get his response. Meanwhile, the document from the Lagos State NSAS panel of inquiry has been submitted by the defense team and marked as exhibit. Like everything that have been saying here today in court, this man does not even know about it. It's a shame. He doesn't even know what he's talking about. If you're asking him, he'll be telling you he does not know. So looking at what happened again, the defense now asked him, yesterday I asked you the name of your DG. If you see him in video, will you recognize him? Then the witness replied, yes, I can. Defense team asked the flash containing a clip vital for cross-examination be played, and it has been accepted by the court. The video is being played now. The prosecution objects the video being played, says the man in the video is not the DG. The judge says it is not his duty to identify who the DG, rather it is the duty of the witness to do so. Then the defense says they haven't asked the witness who the man in the video is. Then the judge says objection is overruled, that the video continues to be played, that is the duty of the witness to identify who the DJ is in the video when asked. The video just played. A man was seen addressing the people. In his words, he said, if you are depending on the police for protection, you will all die. The witness said, is this your DG? Then they asked the witness, is this your DG? The witness said no. Please note, this clip was gotten from Channels Television. In this clip playing, a man is seen addressing the people. In his words, he says everyone must put bands together to fight Boko Haram and restore peace. He says it is impossible to leave the fight for security only for the police. That is impossible. He calls for everyone to join hands and rise to defend themselves, and the time to start it is now. Now, they played a video clip. In the video clip, they said that the man, they didn't really say who it was. They didn't really mention Nnamdi Kanu's name. They played the video clip. They said they saw a man who was addressing people, and he said everyone must put bands together to fight Boko Haram and restore peace. He says it is impossible to leave the fight for security only for the police. That is impossible. He calls for everyone to join hands and rise to defend themselves, and the time to start it is now. Everything they have been asking this witness about who is this DJ, because he was saying that they have been asking him, who is this your DJ? The witness is saying no. So what is his evidence? What did he now bring to court to testify against Nnamdi Kanu? The core questions that the defendant has been asking him here, he has been saying he doesn't know. So why would they bring someone who doesn't really know about Nnamdi Kanu to court? What does he really have to say? So guys, like the thing that is happening in court today is that, they said that they're going to play some video clips about, because they accused Nnamdi Kanu that he was associated with NSAS protests. So they also accused him of Ahmed Gulag death. Now all these things, they said that they're going to play the video in court, and it's today they are playing the video. And now the witness who is coming to who's coming against Nnamdi Kanu, they have been asking him questions. Even when the defendant asked him that yesterday, I asked you your name of your DG. If you see him in the video, will you recognize him? The witness said yes, that he's going to be able to recognize him. Yesterday, they asked him, he said yes, he can be able to recognize him. Now, today, they have played the video clip. And now he's saying that he doesn't know who the person is, that he's not able to recognize the person. Now, the defense team asked that the flash containing a clip vital for cross-examination be played, and it has been accepted by the court, and the video was being played in court. The prosecution objects the video being played, says the man in the video is not the DG. Imagine, they have played it, and they are saying that the man in the video, that the video clip they played is no longer the DG. And the judge said that it is the duty of the witness to identify who the DG is. That is not the duty of the prosecution to identify who the DJ is. And now they asked the witness, and they asked him, is this your DG? The witness said no. Like everything he has been saying today is just no, no, no. Anyway, guys, I want you guys to just listen to what some people have to say, because many people are actually reacting to what is really happening in this Nnamdi Kanu trial. So, guys, I want you guys to just take a look at this video, and I'll be right back to continue the cross-examination proceedings today in court. So, guys, take a look at this, and I'll be right back.
Who believe that the pace at which the Interpol International and Interpol Nigeria are working is quite interesting. They point to the fact that Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the proscribed group, IPOB, he didn't take long for them to grab him from the same Kenya and get him down to Nigeria, and he's facing justice now. That's why is this like a case of we are following process, diplomatic channels, etc., etc.
Believe me, I want to tell you, I don't know what you are talking about. All I know.
You seems not to know exactly what we are talking about here.
No. You are bringing an issue that Interpol is not aware of. You know, let me define the role of Interpol so that you can understand. Interpol is an international police organization that assists law enforcement agencies within the 196 countries to look for a fugitive that runs or is hiding. And if you look at all the other fugitives that are brought to face justice in Nigeria, they have the link, those who are involved with Interpol. So I don't know I don't want to talk about issue of Kanu, who brought him back to Nigeria. I'm not aware how he was brought back to Nigeria or how he came into Nigeria. Interpol is not aware. We stated this long time ago, and we made it categorically clear. So it's not a question. There are what we call police-to-police relationship. International police cooperation. Another police, it does not necessarily bring Interpol.
Okay.
If one police and another exchange a suspect is running from them, they can have an international police cooperation that out of the scope of Interpol.
Okay.
But however, if a notice is given to an individual, like blue notices, when the inmates in Kuje prison escaped, we did a biometric capture of those suspects. And we shared it with international communities. We shared it with our law enforcement agencies.
Maybe small thing. DSS is denying involvement. So, which people are responsible now? Which organization is responsible for abducting Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya? DSS is denying involvement. Interpol here is denying involvement. Meanwhile, when Malami came back, when Malami announced Nnamdi Kanu capture or abduction from Kenya, he did say something about, he did mention Interpol, that collaboration with Interpol, everybody heard that. Understand? Now Interpol is denying. Now you abducted somebody unjustly, brought him back to Nigeria, and then you are giving judgment, you are trying him in Nigeria. You are trying him. You violated the same law, the same international law, and then you came back to Nigeria, and then you are trying him. Trying him. Which law? Which kind of law? You come on. You violated law, and you brought the person back to Nigeria. Is abducting Mazen Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya already is a criminal offense. Is a kidnapping case. Anybody that kidnapped Mazen Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya should be treated as a kidnapper. Now, people came back to Nigeria, we are trying him, and anyway, let's see where the case will lead us. Let's see where they are driving this case to. So we shall see. Mazen Nnamdi has been in detention. Other Nigerians that have committed more crime than Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has all been released. Understand? Mazen Nnamdi Kanu didn't even commit any crime. Other people that we are fighting for agitation, has all been released. Why are they still keeping Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? Why?
So, guys, you listen to what this man said in this video. What people Nigerians are asking is that why is the DSS denying that they have some connection with Mazen Nnamdi Kanu? All of a sudden, the DSS did not say that they're not aware that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was detained for 5 or 6 years. If they are not aware, then who was the people who arrested him in Kenya? Who are the people that did that? That is the question that Nigerians were asking. The DSS are not trying to remove themselves for something they have been so long in. This is Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's 5 years or 6 years in detention. Now all of a sudden they are saying they are not involved in it. Then if they're not involved in it, who are the people that are committing the crime? If you look at what happened yesterday at the Federal High Court of Abuja, the unlawful trial of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, by the federal government, that's IPOB, by the federal government of Nigeria, commenced. Before the commencement, the prosecution counsel, Awomolo, the senior advocate of Nigeria, requested from the court that live media transmission of the court proceedings in the case be banned to avoid transmission of sensitive information. However, the request was granted. First of all, the senior advocate of Nigeria, Awomolo, had to request that there should not be any live or any media streaming, because of he doesn't want sensitive information to be passed outside. And it was granted. Few people were in court. Not everybody were in court. Nobody was even allowed to carry their phone inside. So they just selected a number of people who went in court with Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. In that yesterday's court hearing, the defense team of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was led by Barrister Paul Erokoro, the senior advocate of Nigeria. Then the cross-examination now commenced. The defendant was now asking the witness, that the defense team was now asking the witness, do you know what is rendition? And the witness said, yes, I do, but that's not how we operate. And the defense team asked, so you don't know that it was the DSS that arrested Nnamdi Kanu in Kenya? The witness said, I don't know who arrested him, but I'm sure it was not the DSS that arrested him. We are internal security agencies. We don't operate outside of Nigeria. And the defense team said, you said Nnamdi Kanu in 2020 incited IPOB to burn properties in Lagos during the NSAS nationwide protest. Can you tell us how many vehicles they burned, the plate number of those vehicles, the models of the vehicles, and at least one person who participated in the burning? And also about the Lagos State High Court, you claim that IPOB burnt. I put it to you to name the people that burnt it. And the witness said, I don't know, but they are following the order of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. The defense team now asked, you said that Nnamdi Kanu ordered indigenous people of Biafra to burn down police stations in Enugu and Ebonyi states respectively. What are the names of the police station? And the witness said, I don't know. At this point, the defense team presented to the court the evidence of Federal High Court Umahia order in 2020 that awarded 1 billion naira to Nnamdi Kanu for the unlawful invasion of his home by the Nigerian army in 2017. The defense team asked, are you aware that the Nigerian army invaded Nnamdi Kanu's home in 2017? And that period was when Nnamdi Kanu was meeting with some of the Southeast governors on how peace will return to the region. And the witness said, I am not aware, I only heard it from Nnamdi Kanu. Then the defense team now presented to the court the defense team here presented to the court the Umuahia Federal High Court judgment by Justice Benson Anya on the 19th of January in 2022, which said that the Nigerian military's invasion of Mazen Nnamdi Kalu's home is illegal and unconstitutional, and thereby awarded 1 billion naira compensation to Nnamdi Kanu to be paid in damages by the Nigerian government. They also presented two other court judgments to the court, which one was from Abia State High Court, Umuahia, and other from Enugu State High Court. The trial judge, Justice James Omotosho, accepted the judgment presented to him as evidence and named them accordingly in response. The Mr. Witness BBB said that he was not aware of those judgments and that his job was to investigate the allegations against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu by the Attorney General of the Federation. Then further questions from the defense team, they kept asking. The defense team asked, are you aware that retired Nigerian Army General T.Y. Danjuma called on Nigerians to stand up and defend themselves because security forces sometimes collide with terrorists to attack the innocent citizens? And the witness said, I'm aware T.Y. Danjuma said something like that, but I can't remember exactly what he said. The defense team now asked, are you aware that the DSS boss, Adeola Adetoshun, recently asked Nigerians to defend themselves against terrorists and bandits? Instance as given by the DSS boss during the comments was highlighted about how Azar community mobilized and retaliated against terrorists who came to fight them, and they were able to overpower the invading terrorists. The defense team further asked Mr. Witness whether he knew that it's the same thing their boss said that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu had been saying in his videos, kill those that came to kill you. Witness said, well, I am not aware if the DSS boss said so or not. All I know is that what Nnamdi Kanu tells his followers is different from ordinary self-defense. At this point, the defense team requested for adjournment to enable them to get the videos they want to play for the court as evidence. The trial team objected the motion for adjournment and requested that the defense team continues with their cross-examination. The court, however, decided that today, May 22nd, 2025, that they were going to play the video, which is the see that they started playing the video in court today, and they were asking the witness, is this your DG? And he was now saying that he can't remember, that this is not his DG. This is someone that said that if he sees his DG, he'll be able to remember him. All of a sudden, the witness is now saying that he cannot remember again. So continuing from the cross-examination of today, a second clip is being played of a man urging and directing people, communities, to fight and defend themselves against terrorists. And the defense said, who is the man we just watched? This was now when the witness said, he's our DG. And the defense said, what is his name? The witness said, Oluwatosin Ajayi. That was what the witness said just now. He was saying that the witness, that the video clip, because they just played the video clip in court now, the second video clip, because they're trying to know who the DG is. And when they played the second clip, he said that in the clip, a man was urging and directing people and communities to fight and defend themselves against terrorists. And the defense team now asked, who is the man that we just watched? The witness now replied saying that he's their DG. And the defense now asked, what is his name? And he replied with saying, his name is Oluwatosin Ajayi. And the defense asked, did you hear him say the community must arm themselves? He said, yes, I did. And the defense said, is there anything wrong with that? Is there anything wrong with what the DJ has said? And the witness said, no. Then the defense team now asked, do you agree with everything he said? The witness said, yes. The third clip is playing now. A man is saying, addressing people in his words. He said, if anyone says it's indigenous people of Biafra that is killing people in Imo State, the person is wrong. He goes on to say, killing are politically motivated and accused. He goes on to say, killings are politically motivated and accused a particular party of being behind the killing of the opposition party. You can see what is happening. Really, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is really winning, because they've asked him, is there anything wrong with what they said there? And he was like saying that there's nothing wrong there. That is what the witness said. He said there's nothing wrong there, but why are they not trying to make it look as if Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, everything he said in his broadcast is a bad thing. Everything he has been saying in his broadcast since 2017, or I think 2018, as if everything he has been saying there is a bad thing. I tell you guys that Chukwu Okike Abiyama will continue to give abundant wisdom to the judges with Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, because Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is going to win this case. It's going to shock all of them. It's even a surprising thing that the witness himself is opening his mouth to say that what, because the defense team asked him, is there anything wrong with what this man just said in this video clip? That's the second video clip that was being played now, where the man was saying that where a man was urging and directing people, communities to fight and defend themselves against terrorists. And also the third clip, they also played the third clip where a man was seen addressing people in his words. He said, if anyone says it's indigenous people of Biafra that is killing people in Imo State, the person is wrong. And they asked him, what do you really think about what was played here? Is there anything wrong with what the DJ has said in the video? And the witness said no. And this is to show you that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is winning. These people don't actually have a point. That is just it. They don't have a point at all. So guys, you can see what is really going on in court today. This to show you that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is winning. And many Nigerians have been reacting to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu in court. I want you guys to just take a look at this video and watch what many Nigerians have to say concerning Mazen Nnamdi Kanu in court, many people's reaction, and I'll be right back for us to continue the next cross-examination. So guys, take a look at this video. So guys, continuation of what is going on in court now. They said that the second clip was just being played, and the person the person that was seen in the clip, that's the video clip that was being played in court now, is DSS director Oluwatosin Ajayi, where he was seen in the second clip saying that organ and directing people, communities to fight and defend themselves against terrorists. And now the defense team asked the witness, who is the man we just watched? He said he's our DG. Then the defense said, what is his name? The witness said, Oluwatosin Ajayi, that's the director of DSS. And the defense asked, did you hear him say the community must arm themselves? He said, yes, I did. Then the defense said, is there anything wrong with what the Director General has said? He said, the witness now replied saying no. And the defense said, do you agree with everything he said? And the witness said yes. The third clip is now playing where Hope, the governor of Imo State, Hope Uzodinma, was seen in the video clip as he was addressing people in his words. He said, if anyone says the IPOB, that's indigenous people of Biafra, that is killing people in Imo State, the person is wrong. Now in this third video clip that is playing now in court, the Hope Uzodinma was seen saying that it is not the indigenous people of Biafra that is responsible for the killings going on in Imo State, that anybody who says that it is IPOB, the indigenous people of Biafra, that is involved in any killing going on in Imo State, that person is wrong, that the killings going on in Imo State and other places are politically motivated. And also, he accused a particular party of being behind the killing of the opposition party. So he was saying that the killings going on is a political something, that it has nothing to do with Mazen Nnamdi Kanu or in the indigenous people of Biafra. You can see that this man is making a point. The truth has been coming out gradually. Now, they are going to really vindicate Mazen Nnamdi Kanu this time around. To be honest, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu will be vindicated. Though the judge have already said that they are going to give everybody 6 days to bring their witnesses, and after that 6 days, if they don't bring their witnesses, they are going to cancel. They're going to cancel the court case, and they will just end the court case like that. That's if within that 6 days, if they don't bring their witnesses. Because you know that it is the witnesses that they are all waiting for. Many witnesses has been coming. So far, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has been going to court. They have been coming out to testify against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. But upon everything that just happened, everything that's been going on in court, they have never said, okay, this is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did that is wrong. They have never said such a thing. So, guys, let us actually look at what many people are saying. Many people are saying that because many people are reacting to what is going on in court today, and some people are saying that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will shock everybody. And someone said here, why is Nigeria shooting her leg? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the spirit of freedom. And this one said, may Chukwu Okike Abiama continue to give abundant wisdom to the judges with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And this one said, powerful and intelligent defense counsels, evidence choke. Ome Umuchineke is winning. People are saying that the powerful and intelligent defense counsels, because this defense team that are asking these witnesses question, to be honest, this defense team is really intelligent, because if you see the questions they are firing to this witness, the witness self is even confused. He doesn't know what he's saying again. Everything they have been asking him, he is saying, I'm not aware, I'm not sure. Like, this is someone who prepared to come and testify against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now he's in the court, the defense team, and throwing him questions, and he's even getting confused. They even went as far as asking him, the video clip that you just watched now, is there anything wrong with what the DG said here? And he was like saying that no, nothing is wrong. So the reading on to what some people were also saying, this one was saying that he's finally accepting to recognize the word yes, and I know. Praise God. Many people have been saying that finally this witness has been confused, because the way he was even answering the question, it was as if they forced him to come and testify against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He was not even sure of what he was saying. And many people have been saying that the evidence sweet, like the evidence that they are bringing to court is very, very sweet. That zoo, this country called Nigeria, that's the zoo, has been finished. This time around, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be vindicated, and the Igbo people will get their freedom at last. Like, a lot is really going on in court today. To be honest, a lot is really going on. Let's really take a look at what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said in one of his broadcasts concerning this country called Nigeria, as well as the way these terrorists, who the real terrorists are, and what he really said about them. So, my people, Nigeria already knew they messed up international and local law by going to Kenya to kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Though Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said that what happened in Kenya, it was not an arrest but a kidnap. So the Nigeria already know they messed up both international and local law by going to Kenya to kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and rendition him to Nigeria without following international due process. This act has pushed Nigeria into a very tight corner. Hence, they have started denying every of their unlawful action. It is on record that the former Attorney General of Federation, in a press statement, said Nigeria Interpol collaborated with other international Interpol in the abduction and retention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to Nigeria. They have started saying that it was Nigeria Interpol that collaborated with other international Interpol to adopt him, because the DSS have already started denying the fact that they are the ones that went to kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in Kenya. They went as far as saying that DSS doesn't work outside, that they work interstate. Say they are not the ones that went there. So many Nigerians are now asking, then if it's not DSS, then who went to arrest Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in Kenya? And they said that there was a press statement that they released saying that it was Nigeria Interpol that collaborated with other international Interpol in the abduction and retention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to Nigeria. That announcement by the former Attorney General of the Federation propelled the Nigerian Interpol boss, who understood the implications of breaking international protocols, to deny involvement and distance Nigeria Interpol in the abduction of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. When the whole drama was going on, Malam shifted the deal to the former DSS boss, Yusuf Bichi Magaji, a very corrupt Fulani man. Do you remember that when Bichi was leaving office, there was a heavy jubilation by DSS personnel? Many testified how he uses the agencies to spy and intimidate innocent Nigerians. So Bichi accepted the responsibility, using DSS as an agency involved in the abduction of Nnamdi Kanu in Kenya. When the new DSS boss, Mr. Ajayi, a very intelligent man, resumed office, he distanced DSS in the involvement of the abduction of Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya. Now, they are saying that when the new boss arrived office, that is Mr. Adeola Ajayi, the very intelligent man, when he resumed office, he distanced DSS in the involvement of the abduction of Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya. Then yesterday, in the Federal High Court, the DSS witness distanced the agency involvement in the mafian deal that Malami played with Kenya criminals. That was what played out yesterday in court. The DSS witness said that DSS is not involved in the abduction of Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya to Nigeria. The question many are asking is, who the Nigerian government want to present as a brain behind the violation of this international law? Which agency is behind the crime? That is what many Nigerians are asking, because they now understand where the Nigerian government is going to. They're looking for someone who they're going to push to the war front and say that they are the ones that violated the international law. That's what they are trying to see every possible means in order to distance the DSS from Nnamdi Kanu's case. And many questions have been flying over the internet. They're asking, who does the Nigerian government want to present as a brain behind the violation of this international law? Because it's a criminal offense. They say, which agency is really behind this crime? Which agency? And many Nigerians have been asking this question. Okay, this is what someone said. He said, then who took him to the DSS, and how come he has been in the DSS custody for over 2 years? That's what they're now asking. They said, if they're saying that it was not the DSS that abducted him from Kenya, then who took him to the DSS office? And how come he has been in DSS custody for over 2 years? This was someone's reply on social media. And another person said, what a joke. He has been in DSS custody. How come they are not involved? And this one said, when a government is managed by illiterate, lawlessness will become the order of the day. DSS must provide the name of the institution that kidnapped and brought Nnamdi Kanu into Nigeria. And that is what I've been waiting to hear in court. I've been waiting for the DSS people to confess who they collaborated with in order to bring Nnamdi Kanu to Nigeria. That is the question they're supposed to be asking them in court now. How come Nnamdi Kanu came to Nigeria? Since you guys have already distanced yourself and saying that you people were not the one that brought him to Nigeria, then who else? That's the question they should have been asking these people, and that is what I have been waiting for so long now. So someone said that they must answer us. Many Nigerians are saying that they must bring an answer to that question. And someone said illiterate is what killed the government of Nigeria and the security apparatus. Someone was saying that it is illiteracy that is killing Nigerian government. And that is true. Nigerian governments are just behaving like illiterates. They're saying that DSS is not involved. But how come Nigeria? What are they trying to tell us? Are they trying to use our brains? They feel that the citizens of Nigeria don't have sense. They feel that we are illiterate, so we won't know